You bring in, mind you bring in Will Howard because you think he's going to be your answer at quarterback. Well, the guy you chased out, Kyle McCord, pulls off the upset against Miami, throws for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns. And you watch that game yesterday, and it's like, how did Ohio State get to the point where they have the most talented roster in college football, and we're arguing about letting teams plant the flag at midfield when you had 4 quarters to ram the flag right up there if you wanted it to?
No, no, I mean, and again, it happened all day long and all night because these guys watch other games. But that's the one that gets me. If you're Ryan Day, keep your mouth shut. Uh, I, I, I mean, his path is so interesting. He's got. Let's remind the audience, he's got a brand new athletic director. This is the same guy who fired Jimbo Fisher 2
Yeah.
years ago in Ross Bjork. And I don't know. I mean, I don't think you can evaluate Ryan Day until it's all over this year, whenever they walk off the field for the final time. But they better not lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, here's an interesting dynamic, Paul, and we really haven't gotten into this too much, but I think Ryan Day is probably going to be the ultimate test case. How many jobs will a college football playoff ultimately save in its 12-team inception and moving forward? Because you can't sit here and be like, Ryan Day, you're out, Chip Kelly, you're
You
in.
can't.
One, because Chip Kelly wants nothing to do with being a head coach. Two, Ohio State's going to make the playoff. You know what that means? They have a chance to play for the national championship, and at any given point, they're the most talented team in the country.
Yeah, 3 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago, they lost to Michigan and came right back in the semifinals and had a two-touchdown lead over Georgia in the fourth
Yep.
quarter. They would have won. I think that was the TCU year. That was 2 years. They would have won the national championship. So you can't. The old columnist in me wants to just write the column, fire the coach. You can't do it.
You're right.
You cannot do anything, but you have to watch it, and then you have to decide where you're going to go. And if he wins, I mean, it would. It would. By the way, it's, I can believe they'll win the. I mean, they may win the national championship. Uh, just because they took off the biggest day of the year in college football doesn't mean they can't come back.